Hey Gemini, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kim Enchantress. I'm here to do your past life reading for February 2020. It is only for the viewers who are interested in Native American culture, who feels like they're connected to the country or the tribes of the Native American Indians. You may even look up their spiritual beliefs, or you may purchase artifacts from that lifetime. And this is because you lived it. Now, the card that fell out from the past life deck is male and female. So this is telling me that you had a past life as either a male or female, but prior lifetimes you've always reincarnated as the same gender. Now, this time around, you've come back as the total opposite. And if you've come back as a female this time, you may be having hormonal issues or finding it hard to fall pregnant, that type of energies. If you're a female, maybe you don't fit into a male-dominant work situation, but you need to go easy on yourself here, Gemini, because your soul is doing the best it can, and this is what you chose to come back as. So let me just go on. Now we have a card from the Native American Oracle deck is number 18. This is the Corn Mother. So maybe this is about fertility. You've always been a male in the past incarnations. And it's telling you to be patient with yourself. Forgive yourself for the feelings that you have. And sometimes a sacrifice is necessary to bring something from seed to life. Now, it does require definitely patience. It is about your well-being, and it is fertility, creativity, and birth. So the beginning of a new phase or a situation, or possibly a season's coming for you. And this is the Corn Mother, known as Mother Earth here. So we have the moon straight under it from the Lenormand cards, and this is definitely a feminine energy. Now, there's still something to come to light here. Now, it's possibly telling you to be creative. You are a very emotional being, and this could be related to a Cancerian in some way. Now, we'll go on to the number 30 card, which is the card of smoke. So when you get smoke in the reading, this is about purification. So before you move on in your life, you need to make sure your motives are pure and that your actions tempered with beneficial energy. So it is about transformation. So maybe, you've been a male in the past incarnations and you've come back as a female and you don't feel like you're comfortable in your own skin, but you're going through transformation. You will overcome these negative barriers and you will start seeking out a new direction here. So pretty much out with the old and in with the new is what this card is about. And it's a card of purification. Now something will come to light. You'll be a lot more happy and successful, and you feel illuminated in another sense. Now we'll go on to number 16. Which is the Tokomol, God of Rain. And we've had this quote for a couple of the star signs. Now, this is about gestation. So maybe you've been feeling lonely, a lot of tears and emotions, but you are going through a cleansing period at the moment. So when it rains, it cleanses, just like the God of Rain. Now, the Tokomol was once upon a time a created god who was called He who sewed up the world. He arose from foam, from water, the only thing that existed. For the Californian Yuki, Tokomol is he who walks alone. And so he created the world. After creating the world, including humans, giving them language, he ascended to the skies and lives as an old wayfarer, a pilgrim of the heavens, detached from the lives of humans. Now when it rains, whenever life is nurtured and brought forth, we are reminded of his great gifts. So it's telling you to let the waters of your heart burst forth and nourish the world around you. Give with no expectation of repayment. You will be going through a healing process around autumn, depending on where you are in the world today. And we have the dog under here. So this could be help from a friend. This is about being loyal and friendships that are coming to light here. Now we'll go with the underlying issue of the Lenormand cards. Now the ring is about a connection, a promise that was made, and I believe it's a relationship. Maybe you were committed in the past with somebody, and this person may be coming back into your life in February. So this is going to bring up issues from this past incarnation. Now, maybe their roles are reversed too. Now, it could be any one of Cancerian, Leo, or a Taurus. And when the ring comes with the sun, this is definitely a successful relationship. It could be a good contract for some of you, especially if you're creative, where you're going to get a victory. Or if you're committing to someone, this is definitely a happy marriage here. Now with the moon, this is definitely an emotional and creative connection that you've got here. And it could also mean a creative agreement if someone's coming in to give you a contract. When it comes with the dog in the picture, it's definitely a friendly agreement that you will be signing. And maybe it comes with relationship terms here, but this is a strong friendship for those who are looking at contracts. Okay, so we'll go on to the crystal card, and this is chrysoprase crystal. It's very common, and it's about nature, calming, accepting, and universal. So you've drawn this card today here in the past life reading to signify the need to look closely at your own motivations and actions, just pretty much like the smoke card here. So make sure your intentions are pure. And also, it's asking you, Gemini, are you driven by high ideals, or have you become bogged down in egocentric? So the sun here is a card of ego as well, and thoughtless behavior that satisfies the here and now and not the greater good. So maybe you've been doing stuff in the past or from that past life that hasn't satisfied the greater good because you've come back as a different role or different gender. Now the healing part of this stone is for promoting relaxation and restful sleep. It's especially useful in dispelling nightmares and stress, phobias and anxieties. So this is something that's hidden within your psyche. And it's good with working with the sacral chakra. So it does help with fertility and guards against STDs and balances the digestive system. It also helps with the endocrine system, aids in eye and heart problems, goiters, gout, skin disease, and mental illness. Now it heals the inner child and releases childhood memories. So this is what's going to happen for February. Something from your childhood in the Native American realm is coming back up as an issue for you. So the stone reminds you that the universal interconnectedness of the whole. It promotes hope, love, and truth, and offers deeper personal insight. Now it's going to stimulate the heart chakra, the anchata, as well as the sacral chakra. And the stone helps us to overcome ego and illuminates past self-centered actions and their effects, ending up enabling you to grow beyond thoughtlessness and egotism. So that's what's possibly been happening because you're not feeling comfortable in your own body. Now we have the Web Weaver from the Wisdom of Hidden Realms by Doreen Virtue. Colette Baron Reid, this is the Web Weaver, and it's about synchronicity. It's about divine intelligence and the cause and effect. Now, the Web Weaver rejoices that your creations are far-reaching and have positive effects on many. Every action that you take here, Gemini, every thought, every word and deed is woven into the web of creation. So it's definitely tying in with the moon here. Now, when the Web Weaver appears as your ally, She grants you the way to others of like-minded intentions and lets you know that you're not alone in this endeavour. So they're definitely here to help you possibly get in touch with your feminine side. Now, just when you need to make a connection like magic, synchronicity will occur. And music reverberates through the web and plays in harmony with your own. So this is a sign to trust in the connectivity between all events. Magic is afoot for you. If your query is about a relationship, which is pretty much the ring here, it's telling you that the web weaver gives you assurance that a meaningful coincidence comes through to give you reason to hope. Potential grows into reality with care and patience. And remember that the web reaches far and wide, and you're only capable of perceiving a small part of it. Trust and pay attention to the patterns you see playing out in your life. All things will be revealed through the web. So that's a nice little message that's coming for you. Now, on the bottom of the deck, this is definitely someone who was beautiful and charming. Now, there could be an invitation or a gift that's coming. It's definitely has something to do with possibly internet dating. Maybe you meet this person on the internet. Maybe it's an ex with the clouds here. But there's definitely some sort of communication. Maybe you receive a text message to go out on a date. But this is going to be, maybe it's a short message that's coming through, but I feel this will be a fresh new invitation, a fresh new start for you with this person. And you've known them from the Native American past life. I do feel like there's confusion about it and some uncertainty, but, give it a go. You can't go wrong. Here, Gemini, love and blessings. Bye for now.